Hey guys, so we're at a fire hall in my town, and what we got here is a Union era Canarm industrial Evergo. Yeah, this fire hall was built in 1976, so I think these were added later in the early 80s or late 70s, or it could be original. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's two of them in here. I'll show you guys a replacement. This one here is a Newer Canarm CP56T. And as you can see, it is unplugged, and it was actually unplugged on purpose because what happened, they ended up doing some training, so they had to unplug it because they had some rope. There's the outlet there. Saw an old picture, and the conduits were unpainted, so I'm not sure if they so yeah, they were unpainted, so I'm not sure if they were added or they would have been added, but yeah. But this is a replacement. It replaced a Union Canarm. So yeah, there's three more fans in here I'll just pause the recording. Alright, so we have another replacement here. This is a Banvil Energy Star Line or Bronze Line. Yeah, I think this was probably replaced maybe in 2016. I know this is the same model they used at one of the community centers in the gym, so maybe around the same time. But yeah, it is wobbling though. So this replaced the Banvil Envirofan Silver Line, actually, an early 90s one. So I'm going to assume the Silver Line replaced a Canarm. Here's the background noise. I think that's a ventilation. Yeah, that's a ventilation fan there. So yeah. Anyways, there's another fan I'll show you guys. I'll just pause again. Alright, so we have a third replacement here. This is a DC Canarm CP56. This actually, I know, replaced the Silver Line just very recently. Unfortunately, it's not working because they don't have the DC control. The other four fans will have to be replaced with these DC Canarms. So yeah, the control's actually in the office. I will go and try and show it to you guys. So yeah, the other four fans will have to be replaced with DC Canarms. So yeah, yeah, as I said, this replaced the Banvil Envirofan Silver Line, which I think also replaced the Canarm Union. So yeah, there's one more fan to show. It is also a Canarm Union. Alright, so we got the last fan in here. This is, again, a Canarm Union, one of the original fans that was added shortly after this fire hall was built. Yeah, there's actually a dent in the center of the motor. So yeah, I saw these fans when I was a young kid, and three of these fans and two of the fans in here were Silver Lines. So yeah, I was a very little kid when I went here. So yeah. Anyways, how much air does this blow? I can feel a decent amount of air from it. So yeah, this fan and the other three fans will have to be replaced with DC Canarms if they want to have all of them, if they want the DC fan to work. So yeah, and I'll show you guys the control. It's gonna be to get there, I gotta go to another room, so I'll have to pause yet again to get to the control. Alright, now we got the control here. It's on a 12 amp Vari-Speed solid state speed control. So I'm going to assume this was put in the 90s when they replaced two of the fans out there with Silver Lines, which have both been replaced. One of an Energy Star Line and one of a DC Canarm. And they'll have to replace the other four fans of DC Canarms. And this control will have to be changed to a DC control. So yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.